Hello, hello everybody, welcome back. We are going to be farming a little bit with the Revelation. I know it's been a while since you've seen me fly some of these nullsec ships. And most of that's to do with, the corporation getting set up with some cameras and stuff so we can be a little bit safer. At this current time, we still don't have that much coverage for our area. Um, but we're gonna keep working on it. We still have a decent amount of coverage, but we would like some more. So, we're gonna be flying the Revelation. Current fit here, uh, we're not gonna be doing a whole lot of DPS. I have changed over from multi-frequency crystal to focus crystal for now. Just because the reduction in tracking on the multi-frequency brought me down to like 0.48, and was only boosting me to about 0.99. So I'll have to look into maybe a different implant, whether it be Pulse Crystal or Focus Crystal. I don't have a Pulse Crystal implant yet on this character. I do need to pick one of those up. Hi, Jenner, how you doing today? Um, Overall, we're not too bad. We're very tanky as usual. That's primarily what I do, is I focus on tank, because clear time is not that important to me, um, if I'm being jumped by somebody. Alright, so bring that back.
Undocking.
Alright, so we're gonna focus on the smalls for now. And I do need to set it by name, make it a little easier to tell where everything is. I do have a slightly different setup than usual for my weapons here, because we're on... That's awesome, Jinner. That's pretty cool. Because we're on the focus crystal, we want our weapons to be grouped together. Focus crystal will increase our damage by 1.5%. Um, Based on I guess the amount of hits that we do, in salvo. Nice. Yeah, maybe one day we should do, like, a video covering that or something, Jitter.
Warp drive
Now
active.
that we have pretty regular access to it. I'm pretty sure I would just bring the Chimera in there, since it's my most tanky ship, and still okay DPS. Yep, all I need is tank.
We're under attack.
Pretty good damage there.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
We do want to wait until everything is actually active here. Hey, Donut! How you doing today? I don't know why it's saying my offense is only 1,500.
Enemy ships detected.
Clearly it should be a lot more.
We're under attack. We're being
I use 2 target painters, because I don't really have the longbow module. If I had the longbow module, I'd probably be having that instead of 2 painters. But, it's whatever. A lot of what
Enemy ships
the
detected.
DPS you get from a Dread is going to be in your skills themselves. Like your weapon skills and stuff like that. And generally Dreads are fairly low DPS to start, and then when you activate Siege, they usually spike pretty high above that. Yeah, I would not rely on the Lance. Yeah, I think it's probably just a visual bug why my DPS isn't going up when I enter Siege. That has been a problem in the past. I wonder if we can get it to fix here. Yeah, you can make it much higher than 8K.
We're under attack.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's, not showing my increase, which is weird, because I should be getting quite a good increase from the siege reinforcement.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I don't like that the bonuses go away before I can actually use them. That's kind of annoying.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Am I getting out of this? Not really a whole lot that I'm actually getting out of it. I don't know. It's just kind of like playing around with the implant itself. It's clearing fine though. I don't really
Warp drive active.
feel an issue compared to what I was previously doing. I'm just not really getting any bonuses from the implant, I guess. I think Pulse Crystal is a lot better than Focus Crystal.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
So far, I really like the Revelation. It's probably my preferred farming ship, even though it's not my best one for farming. I think it just feels really comfortable to use.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Okay, let's see what happens when we hit that max amount. And we are a little bit higher on DPS right now. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about having that shield boost amount. I
Warp
really
drive
wish that was
active.
armor instead. I feel like I get a lot more out of the multi-frequency crystal as well. If it wasn't for the multi-frequency crystal reducing my tracking on my weapons while sitting passively, I'd
We're under
still be
attack.
using that.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. ships detected. We're under attack.
And if it sits passive too long, it goes away. Yeah, I'm not quite pleased with that. Maybe in, like, a large anomaly, it might be better because I can actually just use
Enemy
it
ships detected.
every time or keep it active longer.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
I do like one-shotting them, though. That is quite fun. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and move up to a large. Might as well.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Interesting that it targeted the destroyer
We're
first.
being warp scrambled.
Hey, Creepy, how you doing tonight? I am doing alright.
Enemy ships detected.
I'm still pretty tired from all of those long streams we've done, so my energy is pretty low today. Ooh, 63,000. Hey, Snoopy, how you doing tonight? I am definitely charged up. Pretty tired. Still pretty exhausted from all those long streams we did. That's why I only do it every once in a while. But it's nice to have a long one once in a while. I don't know, I'm just not feeling the point of this implant.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Or at least not at the level that I have it. Yeah, 3.3 is pretty hard. 3.4 is much harder, though. I'm hoping pretty soon here I can... Oh, that's alright. 64th place, I'll take it. I'm hoping pretty soon here I can get my hands on... a Moros, because I really want that to be my nullsec ship. If Jinner could let me know when we're starting on the Moros. I can get a better idea of when we'll actually have things coming to us. Yep. The last Race Seeker missions will be up on tonight at reset. At least it should be tonight at reset.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Jenner, when do I get my hands on the Moros? I need it. Ah, you're going 3.6 right now? Yeah, I know you guys are quite busy in between a bunch of different projects, so no rush, but I would like to have it.
Shield damaged.
Yeah, I find it weird that it's not reflecting the DPS that it should. Ah, you finally got some money. What are you gonna buy with it, Kubi? You looking at getting yourself a new ship, or what are you working on?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Thank you, Jenner. Yeah, being able to finish off the dreadnoughts would be really nice. And then I could finally have, like, the ship that I was intending to have out here for farming with a dread. Thermal circulation is really nice, and so it should put us in a good position. Yeah, 3.6 isn't too bad. It's mostly just having to fight your capacitor. But it's not terrible. Ah, no problem. Make sure you turn off your siege mode before you go and dock up.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I do enjoy the Revelation, but I don't know.
Warp drive active.
And I don't really care. Do I? But I kind of do. That's okay, that'll work.
Destination reached.
I think it'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun, Koopy. Yeah, all I really have is multi-frequency. I need to get Pulse Crystal. I can get Pulse Crystal from Dormant Realm, right? There's one that gives it guaranteed. Because I might want to do that Dormant Realm at level 6 to get it. Which one gives the Pulse Crystal? Bombard. Focus Crystal. Thermal circulation. Barrage. Maybe none of them give Pulse. I thought they did. Yeah, so none of them give Pulse Crystal. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. It's fine.
Undocking.
There's a few launches for us to do. Yeah, you can see here when this thing is sitting passively, I get the better optimal range and fall off, but I lose. I go from 0.53 down to 0.48. And that's just kind of rough.
Warp drive active.
That might be better. Okay.
We're under attack.
So the decentralized module will give you buffs that are different from the centralized module. The centralized module is more about support rather than personal DPS and capability. The decentralized is always going to be focused on your fighters for damage and application and things like that.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, the 15 fighter speed is incredible to have. That's why part of the reason why people like it so much more. We don't care about our carrier moving around. We do care about how fast our fighters are. Yeah, when you're talking about 15% of 1,500
Ships detected.
meters a second flight velocity,
We're under attack.
the extra 150 really does make a difference. if you're talking about just 10%. Yeah, if that's the last mission that we have, it is quite difficult. Not the last one? Yeah, wait till you hit the last one. The Phoenix Bodyguard was barely able to complete 3.6, but the last one it could not do.
Enemy ships detected.
And this was a long time
We're
ago.
under attack.
I can't wait to drop the super in there. It'll be awesome. No, it doesn't have any supers. The last mission does not have any super carriers. But it does have a lot of capitals. Yes, you can go in with a super. So with the activation, I'm at 0.97 tracking with an additional 1.12% EM damage. Oh no! What happened, Snoopy?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah, see, this is the DPS that it should have been showing, which was 5,000 something. Wow, I think I almost one-shot that thing. Oh no! Yeah, that is definitely something that you have to really focus on in those missions. Nice. That's cool. I'm glad it's working for you. Yeah.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
You know, it's probably faster if I stagger my guns. What thoughts are you having, Snoopy? Ah, selling the Moros, huh? I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's not. Yeah,
Warp drive active.
that's definitely true. It would get you some shuttle units and stuff for the Lucent Moon. I mean, how often are you flying your Moros nowadays? Is it just kind of sitting there doing nothing?
We're under attack.
Ah, okay. So what you're telling me is you could do that with the Lucent Moon as well. And it wouldn't matter.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
So hear me out. What if you sell the Hubris and you keep the Moros? Then you've really got some risk.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Rip Chinner. Which blueprints are you trying to get right now? Okay. Yeah, if you need me to pop on my main character and buy the ones you're trying to buy right now, let me know.
Enemy ships detected. We're being warp scrambled.
Just send me pictures of the ones you need and how many, or whatever. Or a list of the ones you need and how many. Okay. Or if you just want the ISK, I can send you the ISK and you can get whatever you need. I hope next week brings a Interstellar Bazaar, because I really need it. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of doing that right now, Snoopy. I still owe him for the Shanghai hole.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Don't worry, that's just my shield alarm, it's not yours. Oh hell. Yeah, I prefer having the staggered guns. It feels a lot better.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Revelation is just kind of comfortable, but I would much rather be flying a Morris right now. How did it miss? Alright. Well, we made it back to above 1 billion. Our best bounty tick here was 39 million. We had a 31 million bounty tick there. Kind of just going through and keeping an eye on it. But yeah, I would like to have a Morris pretty soon.
Autopilot engaged.
Just because I think it would perform better for me out here.
Warp drive active.
And given my current skills, I could probably be flying the Lancer Dreadnoughts and the Bodyguards right now at a very minimum level, which would be fine for ratting, but if you were going into PvP, that's not okay.
Destination reached.
Alright, so that was the Revelation, just ratting in Null, testing out a little bit of the Focus Crystal Implant. I still prefer multi-frequency for the smaller ships that I come across that I have to kill. But probably should switch over to Pulse Crystal in a bit. especially if I can get it to level 45. Pulse Crystal would be a much better option. Alright, so thank you all so much for joining me on this. I am going to swap over to the super carrier, so long as the new combat tests are available. And it seems like they are. So we'll do the last 3 missions with the super. And it should be a good time. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in just a moment.